This week on Country Music Junkies, we have a new band to introduce you to. They are called The Banner Days, and Bradford Loomis and Beth Whitney are on the phone. Beth and Bradford, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
So, I understand that you guys have both had individual careers outside of the Banner Days, and what brought you together to create this new band and this new project and this new album?
So, I had seen Beth, we live in a small town, like about an hour north of Seattle, and I kept seeing this girl's name in relation to the release of a record. And a lot of people that I know and respect were talking about this record. And I'd seen this name before, Beth Whitney, but I'd never heard her, and I'd never seen her live. So I kept seeing all this hoopla about this record release. So I threw a word. I went and looked up her music, and I was blown away. And so I'm on her website looking through BethWhitneyMusic.com. I'm looking through her songs and her bio, and I'm like, what? She's from Snohomish. You know, it's a tiny town. And I'm like, how have I not ever seen this girl before? So I contacted her and asked her if her and her husband would be willing to play a show. And they came out, and we did the show together, and then had a blast. Unfortunately, her husband didn't play that show, but it was a lot of fun. And then we ended up doing another show together, and I watched both of them perform, and I was just smitten. I said, would you guys be interested in playing with me in support of my new record? And you know, you can do your music, and I would love to have that. And they, for some reason, agreed to do that, and it was just so easy to work with. We just kept playing together, and then finally we wrote. We just kind of tried it out, a writing session, and 2 hours later, out popped My Beloved, and it was so much fun, and it was easy, and so we kept doing it all last fall, and about 4 or 5 songs in, we thought to ourselves, okay, so now we've got some pretty rad songs here. Am I going to release them? Are you going to release them? How do we navigate this? And so we decided, what if we did like Robert Plant and Alison Krauss and did a co-released record? And so we ramped up the project and went and did it. It comes out next week.
Excellent. Yes, that is right. It does come out on August 23rd, so fans definitely be sure to check that out. Let's talk about some of the songs on the album. Bradford, you mentioned My Beloved. Unbelievable song. Very, haunting sound. The collaboration of your two voices is unbelievable. Beth, perhaps you want to speak to this one. When deciding which songs to put on this record and when writing and everything like that, can you take us through kind of the process of how these songs came into fruition?
Yeah, well, that first one, My Beloved, that Bradford mentioned was, probably any songwriter you'll ever talk to, or maybe just any writer of any kind, will tell you that they get inspiration at really odd times and have to find some way to record those, to jot them down on a napkin or whatever. My Beloved, I had just a snippet of that song, kind of the start of it, the first line, finger-picking pattern, a little melody, just for the very beginning part. I had recorded that about a year earlier, and then brought it forward to Bradford on this day that we wrote together. And so we took this very small, the seed of a song, and grew it into this cool, this cool song that it has become.
Right.
So that's how that one worked, and then with some of the others, Bradford will bring a piece of a song, and then we'll build on that. And that's how we have done it. But it, I think we have think we have maybe just jammed before, where you're just jamming along and then sing whatever comes to your mind. And so there isn't really a great formula for it. But that's how we've written so far, and it's worked pretty well.
Absolutely, and again, I'm very excited to hear the new record. I have heard some of the songs, and I'm definitely very excited to hear the rest of the record. For those who haven't heard these songs, and obviously I encourage them to check them out, but for those who haven't heard them yet, how would you guys describe the sound? Because I wouldn't say it's traditional country music by any means. It's definitely got a different vibe to it. How do you guys describe it?
I tend to call it soulful folk music, personally.
Okay.
Because it's all the songs are very narrative driven, which is stereotypically folk music. I mean, that's not only in folk music, but that's one of the hallmarks of folk music. But we definitely try to sing with everything we have, and that's
this whole part.
Very soulful. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, well that's great. And now, if fans want to check you guys out, want to check out the music, you guys can head over to thebannerdays.com. And can fans also connect with you guys on social media?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got our Facebook is Banner Days, and it's a brand new page, so it's kind of fun to be one of the first, the first likes. We've just published it recently.
Excellent.
So that's facebook.com/Banner Days, and then Twitter is @TheBannerDays.
Excellent. So fans, be sure to check them out on there. Check out the songs, and obviously definitely check out the Banner Days album released on August 23rd, so be on the lookout for that. Bradford and Beth, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate it, and good luck with the album release.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.